What's up, guys? QuarterHoarder here, out today at this incredible property that Doug just got. I say incredible because we've been detecting it for the last 20 minutes. We must have 8 things already, Doug, some really good things. It's gonna be an absolutely fantastic day. The house goes back to like 1780 or something like that. Homeowners, super friendly. We've got an awesome group. We're gonna absolutely kill it today. Of course, it's me, Rich Van Winkle, Dog Tag Doug, Mexican Doug, Jane Fond Doug, Charlie the Heritage Relic Hunter, and our special guest, KK Karen, who came all the way down from Vermont. And between her and Rich, they're gonna find the lion's share of stuff, I just know it. Let's all get the machines and keep on going. So back on the second dig or whatever it is. We'll see you guys soon. Later. All right, well, Karen, who came down from Vermont, who always does well. She's kind of like a Rich. We're near this enormous tree that's historic, goes back 200 some years. She's trying to get it on the historic registry of trees or something like that, Doug. I don't know what you call it. But Karen's got something good. Nice screaming tone there. She said she thought it was a silver dime. I guess she already saw it. I see the edge sticking out right there.
I think it's going to be a barber at least.
Well, it's not very deep. I'm going to say it's going to be a Merc.
But isn't this kind of clay though?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
it could sit up.
All right, I'm giving you my prediction. I don't know.
You say barber?
Just a guess.
Yeah.
No, I think you're right, but
Silver?
or mercury. I can't tell.
I can't tell yet. Do you want me to spray it for you?
Yes, please.
All right, hold on, hold on. I see a weird blob. I can't tell what that is yet. You might have to give it a little bit of a finger.
Looks like a Roosevelt. No?
I can't see. I can't see. Help me out. Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
Roosevelt.
Rosie.
All right, now if it's a Rosie, you can just rub it. You can just rub it.
Out of it, right?
Rub it like a genie's going to come out of his nose. That's still a good one, though, Karen.
Yeah, it's silver.
Sure is.
Yeah.
I can't see the date.
Let's see.
I need
I'm
Jason's
blind. I
glasses.
can't
I do
hear.
have my
I can't
glass
see
on.
anymore. So
1963.
That's the year I was born.
Was it really?
Yes.
That's got to be good luck
That's
then,
an
Karen.
honor.
That's got to be good luck. Your middle name is Roosevelt, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was. I thought it was. So all the dots are being crossed today, Charlie.
there we go.
Well, very nice. Your first signal coming all the way down from Vermont, and you get a silver coin. You can't beat that with a stick. Well, way to go, Karen.
Thank you.
Let's see if we can have a day full of things like that and hopefully get back 150 years even older. For a little backstory on the property, this original right side of the house was built in the late 1750s by a man named John Slack. In 1785, John Slack deeded the house to his son Cornelius Slack. Now, Cornelius lived here with his wife and 11 children on just this small right side. Cornelius died in 1810. He left the house to his son John, and when John died, he left the house to his son, also named John, around 1820. This grandson, John, likely built this massive expansion. He added a center hall, parlors, another fireplace, 2 chimneys, crown molding, and 4 additional chambers, aka bedrooms. That's where the sign came from on the front of this addition, even though the family lived in the smaller part of the same house 75 years before this. The property stayed in the Slack family for 8 generations until 1898 when it was ultimately sold off. Now, since then, another 10 families or so have lived here, creating their own history to the place. But we're going to hope to try to find things from the original settlers, the Slack family. So let's go see if we can do our part to add one tiny layer of the history of this amazing property. All right, Rich said he's got something old. I'm going to walk over. Rich is doing on the corner of the old house here. This is the original side of the house, too. Right to the right of the tree was the original starter home. They added on the left after the fact. So Rich is over on this huge side yard and doing what Rich does, finding stuff in the ground. Oh, that is deep. Oh my goodness. That is a massive one. It's coming up in the 50s on mine. Is it complete? Oh, it's just the top. That's a monster size too. I wonder if the bottom could be in there.
I'll check. It's an old break, so probably not.
No, I don't think you didn't break that.
It could be.
Yeah, it's a really nice old crotal bell. I could tell that the top shank is going to be a hand-drilled hole. You can start to see the top of the petals coming through before the break. Would have come all the way down, these petals, going all the way around. It's a shame it's busted. Maybe we'll get lucky and he'll find another half of it. At a house this old, the options are endless. All right, it seems to be a good start to the day because now Charlie called from out in the center of the yard. Doug gave me the thumbs up. That's got to be good. Charlie's rubbing. Either Charlie got bit by a mosquito or that means he found some silver. Let's hope it's the latter.
It's big.
Oh, it's a big one, Charlie. That's a half. That's going to be, oh, wow. Now that's got some good depth to it. That could possibly be a barber or maybe even a walker at least. Let's hope it's not a token.
Well, it's a
Oh, it's a walker. Yep, it's a walker. When was the last walker you found, Charlie?
It's been a while.
It's been a walker. I think I remember where it was.
That's nice on that side.
Ooh,
It's like
that's
got the crust
beautiful.
on it.
Let me see any mint mark on it. I can't.
Some of them were on the
Some were on the
front.
front. Yeah, let me hit the front, Charlie. We'll look for a year.
Right.
Right
I
there.
love seeing Lady Liberty.
That's one of the prettiest coins.
Oh, it
made.
sure
I
is.
think it is.
Might have to knock the big clump off there.
Okay.
It's really caked on. It is a little clayey here in the
Yeah, which
soil.
is good.
I see a 2. Just trying to get that last digit. Might have to help it out a little bit there. 42. 42. Wow, Charlie, that is a beautiful one.
That's a pretty coin, isn't it?
On the legend, what number did that hit?
52, 53.
Oh, that's a no-brainer.
Solid, man.
You could be detecting your very first day ever, and you're going to dig this signal every single
Yeah,
time.
It's been a while since I found a walker.
Oh my goodness. That is sharp.
Yeah.
We'll clean up. I'm going to get a real quick photo of it, Charlie, if you don't mind.
All right.
Wow, amazing.
Yeah, thank you, Jason.
Oh, dropped it back in the hole.
Here you go.
All right, there's Charlie's coin. I don't want to harp on it because I think it's going to be a day of amazing things. But beautiful condition there, 1942, 90% silver, walking liberty, $50. No mint mark on the back. Awesome, awesome coin. Charlie, way to go. You are my special angel. Very nice find, Charlie. Way to go, brother. All right, well, I've got something under my coil. It was like a 48, but as soon as I swung over it, Rich called me, then Karen called me, then Charlie called me, now Doug called me. By the time I get that 48 out, it's gonna be 2 years older than it was.
Had lunch.
But Doug said he's got something good. Coin or relic, Doug?
Relic.
What number was it?
Actually, it's a little low. It was like a 39 to 41. It's right there.
Oh, it's a ring. It looks like it's gonna be a Cracker Jack type ring,
Yeah.
but those are still really cool, Doug.
Not as nice as the last one.
Oh, well, it
Does
might.
it look like sterling?
It might be sterling, actually, Doug. When I first looked at it, it looked
Oh yeah. Now,
aluminum Cracker Jacky. It's got an H monogrammed on the front,
okay.
like etched in it. Let's spray it, and we're gonna come back in a second and take a look and see what you got. All right, there's Dougie's ring, and if you can see on the inside of the band, it does indeed stay sterling, right on the inside. So 3 pieces of silver, Doug. We've been here 12 minutes.
Yeah.
12 minutes
What a
in the
start.
front yard.
Yep.
Now the front of the ring, it looks like it has a monogrammed H on it.
Yes.
There's a little bit of staining up at the top or paint or something. It's not coming off.
I think it's tarnish.
My guts tell me that this ring is maybe around 1940s or 50s
Yeah.
or so.
Yeah.
But man, what a great find there. It's going to be an amazing day, Doug, of finds like this. 1, 2, 3 right off the bat.
Boom.
And I'm going to go finally dig that 48 that's under my coil.
Unless somebody else calls.
Unless someone else calls, I'm going to hurry up. But
All
man,
right.
way to go. Good find,
Nice
brother.
start. Yep.
All right, we're still all rolling in the front yard. We're going to be here for a while. This front yard is big. We do a quick pass to listen for the screaming easy ones. Then we'll go back over and listen for the deeper squeakers. And on this pass, Karen's got something good. I'm going to swing over, Karen. Yeah, nice mid-40s tone, at least on my legend, which is a good signal. And she got rewarded with this. Now, this could be half of a spectacle buckle. It could be. It's definitely an old buckle, though. It looks like it's been broken. It would have had a matching same design on the other side. You could see where it was sheared off. And on this patina, it's very old, at least 1800s. And I'm hoping we're gonna get on some large cents soon, or maybe some early 1800s silver coins, buttons, all that stuff, all the things that we love to find. But I know if anyone can accompany Rich on finding the good stuff, it's KK. Way to go, nice find.
Thank you.
I've just been running I don't think I've held my machine for more than 10 seconds.
I've never seen you sweat. You're sweaty today.
I know. Well, Doug's got something here. As I was getting my camera out, you told me you have something. Karen says she's got something, so everyone's kind of waiting for me.
And it's
And I don't know what they have. I don't know what they. Oh, yeah. I mean, what you have?
I've got.
Let's see. Well, we've already gotten like 5 pieces of silver already.
Right there.
Looks like another silver dime. It doesn't look that deep. I'm going to say Merc. Even though I said Merc last time and it was a Rosie. And yep, it's a Merc. I could see her coming through just a little bit right there.
Yeah. Hey, now let me give it a spritz.
All right, let me see. Oh,
You sure that's a Merc?
I'm positive. I know what she looks like.
Oh, okay.
Doug's not hitting the coin, but this finger sure is wet. Merc dry as a bone.
You always want to make sure index finger's clean.
Oh, yeah, are you done? You've given up? That's it? I guess I'll just rough it.
Watch it be 1916.
Let's see. Nope, it's from the 40s.
Okay.
I can't see the last digit, but if it's from the 40s, you probably don't mind if I
No, I don't.
give it a little bit of a rub there. I can't see the last digit yet, Doug.
Okay.
Let me clean it off camera because now I'm just getting wet over here.
Okay.
And when we'll come back and see what you got exactly.
Good, congratulations. That's always nice.
All right, there's Dougie's Merc. It looks like it is 1942. It's in pretty good shape, Doug. Not one of the early rare ones, but man, what a good day of these early silvers. I think it's the same year as Charlie's Walker.
Okay.
So I think his was also 42. Oh, let me get up here and spin around. The back where I looked, no mint mark, but Doug, around 5 o'clock there, it looks like you gave her quite a gouge on the backside. So Dougie nicks them, Charlie's nicking them.
Well, I went to the Rich Nixon School of Digging.
Yeah,
so.
you graduated with an A+ because you hit that one
Yes,
pretty good.
with honors.
But I'll tell you, let's get the scratches out of the way on these. That way when we get on the early large
Yeah,
cents,
we're a little more careful.
yeah, we get them out of the ground beautiful.
All right.
Well, way to go, Doug. Let me go up to Charlie because he said he's got something in the hole. And then Karen's got a hole next to him. I think she had something. So
Good.
let's go walk up and see what the gang's finding. All right, let's see what Charlie's got. He's been waiting for me. He said he's got something good. He's already got a Walker under his belt
Yes,
for the
I
day.
do.
That's a good start.
We're over here, Jason. This is just, I just got modern.
Oh,
dime.
this one right here,
Modern
okay.
dime here. Yeah, I had this open here for you.
Let's see.
I gotta
I'm
find where I have it now.
spinning. Is it in the hole? Oh, I see it. It's another
Yeah,
big
oh,
one.
It is, yeah.
Oh, it might be a war nickel, Charlie. Did you see the date on it yet?
No, I didn't even look at it.
Well, it's a nickel and it's shiny. And
It's all shiny on it.
if a nickel is shiny, most likely it's going to be a war nickel. Let's see. Looks like it's 1941.
Okay.
And I'm sure it's going to be a war nickel. The war nickels, as you know, are the only nickels that had silver in them. I think it was 35% silver. And a big way to tell, other than the date, is above the Monticello on the back will have a big mint mark. And you can see the giant P up there for Philadelphia.
It rang up pretty high.
Yeah, these will hit much higher than a regular nickel because of the silver content.
Right.
So, you know, a lot of times you're not anticipating a coin necessarily, and you're just digging a really good signal, hoping for a relic.
I
But-
think it was a 38 on the legend.
Okay, so almost Indian territory.
Right.
But that's incredible, Charlie. I think this is our 5th or 6th piece of silver
Yeah,
already.
yeah,
That is
yeah.
just crazy.
Crazy, isn't it?
Now, I would love to get back to the 1800s or so because the house goes back super old. Everything we've been finding so far has been 1900s. So let's hope we can get back in the
Find a lot of
centuries
silver
a little bit more.
Among all of us, not just Rich today.
Everyone except for me because I haven't had a chance to dig much.
Oh,
but
you've been doing a lot
that's
of filming.
that's gonna start. Hey, that's a good day though. All right, let me go get KK because even though she's digging there, she's got a hole over there somewhere that she said she had a good find in. All right, let's see what Karen's got here. She's working up near the house. That's where I'm working, up near the house.
Yeah.
Oh, you got something old finally. It looks like it's going to be an old Tomback button. No shank, but you could see that spun up part where they was put on a lathe. Oh, you have a design on it. Karen, these are our golden gooses. Let's see if we can get out of the trees here a little bit because it's so overcast. I want to make sure I can focus on it. Can you see the design? It's a raised star going all the way around the middle. We might be able to either brush it or even squirt this down a little bit because the Tomback should clean up. Now yours is not wiping clean, so it might have more copper in it than normal. These Tomback buttons weren't an exact science alloy, so depending on how much copper and how much tin, they'll be extra shiny, not quite as shiny, you know, how much more it'll corrode a little bit. But let's brush it because these Tombacks, we always look for an etched marking in it, and you have a big giant one there. Let's clean up and we'll come right back. Wow. All right, there's Karen's Tomback, and it's not cleaned up fantastic. It must have a higher copper level in it. But you can see that there is a star or sunburst going all the way around the entire button. And that would have been hand-etched design in there. So hand-etched on the front, and then hand-worked on a lathe on the back. This is going to be colonial period, probably late 1700s, no later than maybe the 1810s. So 200 plus years old. Shank broken off, but they were very brittle. But that's just amazing. Worked on both sides. And I love any design work on a Tomback, and to have a full sunburst like that.
I'm guessing that was an expensive button.
Oh yeah, very. You were showing off your money with something like that. No doubt about it. Well, way to go, Karen. That one is absolutely fabulous. Excellent find.
I love it.
All right, I'm like an Olympic sprinter today, Rich, just running all over the place. I haven't had a chance to get my shovel even in the dirt.
This looks super cool.
Really? I'm guessing a relic.
Yeah. So it looks like it's the front of a two-piece button, but look at whatever that is.
Oh, I see an anchor, and what is that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Is it a two-piece button?
I'm pretty sure if you look at that edge,
It looks like a button to me.
It looks exactly like the front of
It looks big, though.
two-piece. Well, I found them this size.
Well, I mean, it looks... Hold this flashlight for me for a second, please. I'm trying to see exactly what you got here.
Yeah, I don't know which way it goes. Probably like that.
That's what I'm guessing, but that design... Wow. There's fleur-de-lis on there. There's I don't know what's at the bottom, a flowers or what that is.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let's give it a brush down, Rich, and come back and see if I can get a better look at that image. I don't really know what you have, but that is stunning.
Yeah.
Especially if that is a button. That's going to be one of the best ones I've seen in a long time. Let's give it a little brush down dry. All right, there's Rich's button, and we tried to clean it, and Rich put the perfect amount of face grease on it, he said. And it is actually pretty good there. Don't know what the image is exactly. That might be too much light. Let me move it out here, Rich. It looks almost like there's a crown and a crest, and this in the middle, it almost looks like it could be on the very top, two dragon heads, and then a fleur-de-lis in the middle. It's just loaded with imagery. I just don't know exactly what I'm looking at. I tried to do a quick Google reverse image search, but because it's bent and dirty and misshapen, Google didn't know what to make of it, and they gave me totally wrong things. So we'll have to clean up later, maybe even try to flatten it a little bit so it's more, button shape. But that is fantastic. There's going to be some incredible things found today. It's about time we got on a house that's just been loaded with stuff, Rich.
Yep.
Way to go. I'm going to see if I can join in the party with a dig or two before someone else calls me. Oh, my brush. I lose so many brushes. Thank you, sir. All right, I just got done filming Rich's button, walking back up to my machine, which is right by Doug's rear end there. And I was walking by, I saw Karen had a hole open, and I glanced down, and she's got another big piece of crotal bell. Not a whole one. About the same amount as Rich's, even though Rich's was the whole top. She's got the top, bottom, and just missing the left side. And hers also looks Tomback. And I don't know what that piece was. But way to go, Karen. Loaded with things today. Doug's digging a hole. Charlie's to my left still. Let's see if I can get my machine and join in. I'd love to get one or two things before the next chaos erupts. Doug, I got a good signal right here. As soon as I heard it, of course, Rich is calling me, Jay, get over here. But he's gonna have to wait. I'm gonna be selfish for just a minute.
Yeah.
Because I want to try to get my shovel in the ground at least once, but I think I might have something good here. Tell Rich to hang on a second, Doug. Tell him I'm coming. This shouldn't take too long. Oh, man.
There's so many good signals here.
Let's see. Oh, I heard it. Oh, Doug. Ah, there it is.
Quarter.
Yep, silver quarter. It's going to be a Washington, so I'm just going to rub it, I think. Yep, it's a Washington.
Okay.
Was screaming
Oh,
at
man,
me, Doug.
Of course.
Everybody.
You really do have to go slow here.
Yeah, it looks like it's 53, Doug. That was a good year, 53, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You were still in diapers. You were a late bloomer.
That's right.
Normally, I would say to squirt them, but 53 is not super old. But look at the tarnish on that and the
that's
condition. That is a stunner. Man, I'm glad I got something, Doug. I just needed 2 minutes to be able to dig a hole. All right, well, I'm going to admire my quarter. I'll get a shot in a second, but Rich has something. Let me go see. He's standing over there patiently waiting for me. Let's go see what Rich has. Man, that's a nice one, Dougie.
Well, you get the Washingtons and I'll get the cap bust. How's that?
All right, let's see. He's got a hole right there, and then this hole right here while I was talking to the homeowner. Let's check him out in the order in which he found them. Ooh, is that a large cent? Mm-hmm. Nice, finally.
Well, actually,
number 2.
it's very thin. I thought I saw a bust. It might be a KG. I don't think it's an American one, but we'll see.
Ooh, Rich, I think I see I don't want to brush it too hard. I think it might be a KG3, Rich.
Yeah, it seemed like it to
I
me.
think he's facing over this direction. Brush that very soft. That's going to be really... Oh, use the lighter brush, please. I don't want you to lose that detail. It's not on there real good. I think that's going to be 1700s, and that'll be the oldest coin we found all day. Well, it's right about there. You can kind of see it. It's hard to tell which way he's facing, but I can see his nose. He's facing over here, and I'm 96.3% sure that it's a KG3.
Yeah, I think you're right.
That's also my favorite radio station. Look, right there you can clearly see Britannia with her arm up. The date at the bottom, I can see the 17 clear as day.
I'll see if I can get the other
Yeah, we're going to
digits.
look for that last digit. Let's work on this before we go over and see that, because this is pretty darn sensational. All right, in the trying to clean it up phase without knocking the image off, Rich first noticed the outside rim, which I can see. When I say outside rim, I don't mean the outside of the coin, but this inner ring.
Thick rim on the outside, thick ring.
And we're able to see that third digit too, 172. So it's going to be a 1720s King George the First.
Yeah.
Which looks like the King George III in the sense that they both face the same direction. This coin is 300 years old,
Yeah.
Rich. We were just happy little colonists, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's what it is. It's a King George I halfpence or halfpenny from 1720 something. Absolutely incredible. What a good find there, Rich.
Thanks.
And you still have something else in the hole right in front of me?
Oh, it's another coin.
Another coin.
Not quite as old as this one.
Is it big or little?
Medium.
All right, let's go see a medium coin found by Mr. Van Winkle. All right, another find from Rich after that beautiful King George I. He said this coin not quite as big.
We don't find them that often. I gave it one thumb wipe.
Oh, was it a 2-center? Or a shield nickel?
It's a shield nickel.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
My glasses are on, so I can't really see how big it is, but I can see the squiggly lines.
It is.
Well, do you even have a shield nickel, Rich?
Yeah, I have a few.
Oh, you do? Okay, okay. The shield nickels were the very first nickels.
Ooh, the front is...
Before this, the 5-cent coin was a silver half dime.
Oh, you could see the big 5, and you could see the shield.
And oh, I do see the big 5, yes. From certain angles, you can see it. The first year on these, was it 1864, Rich?
You know what, I don't know.
I believe, and I could be wrong, I think they were 1864.
And this one was not deep at all.
Yeah, just digging those good midtones. This side would have that squiggly looking design, whatever it is, it's a shield or a crest or something like that. And
I
I think,
believe that's why they're called shield nickels.
yeah. And the date's on this side too. Not that you're going to be able to see it.
No.
There are some scarce dates too. I think the later ones, like 1870s, the earlier ones are a little more common. And yeah, you can clearly see the big bold number 5 there in the middle. There were different designs on these too. There were like stars and lines and rays and all that. We don't find them too often, so I don't have everything memorized on them. But that's another really nice find.
Yeah.
Way to go, Rich.
Thank you.
No.
I had a signal here I was going to dig, but Doug is oohing over here. I don't even know if he got it out of the ground yet. What, you got something good?
Yeah, look at it.
I don't see anything.
Well, look right here. Ah.
Oh, a whole one.
Looks like it.
Wasn't that deep either.
Oh, look at that. Dog
missed that,
tag, Doug
I'm
strikes
just a better
again.
detector.
The first complete one of the
Oh,
whole
wow.
day.
The size of the one I found last weekend.
That's a 3, maybe, or 4.
I'm not sure, but it's a pretty one, that's for sure.
Awesome.
What number was it, Doug?
What on the? It was a 41.
Oh,
42?
okay,
Yeah.
like a good high tone.
Yep.
All right, let's see if we can brush it and take a look at the pedals. Maybe we can find some water and even have this ring again for it, Doug.
Yeah.
That'll
yeah,
be pretty cool.
yeah.
Well, let's clean it up a little bit, at least get a good look at
All
it.
right.
All right, well, we brought Doug's cute little bell up to show Michelle, the property owner. And what's the dog's name, Michelle? Murphy. It's actually the neighbor's dog. He just kind of scrolled over, but he's very friendly. Yeah, to the guy to the side. But we're going to submerge Doug's little bell. What do you think, Murph?
Or lick it clean.
Pretty good, huh? We're going to submerge it in this little, this one here, Doug.
The one with the water in it.
Little cup of water. And we're just going to let it sit there for about an hour to get that mud. I don't want Murphy to drink it.
Don't drink it, honey.
I'll put it,
You want me to give him some more water?
I'll put it over here somewhere. Just to let that dirt get soft, and then we'll clean it out because we're going to hear that bell ring again, Michelle, for the first time
Ring
in
that bell,
250
right?
years. Ring my bell.
Do you see how that one is?
All right, Doug, I just got the bell out of the water and I toothpicked it all out. It is clean. It is in my hand here. You have the first official ring, and then I will show all the bells. Let me get into position.
Get in focus.
Get everything ready. Michelle, are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, Doug, for the first time in 250 years, let her ring. All right, not the highest pitch I've ever heard. Not the highest.
Nope.
Let me see. I'll try to get one a little closer. Now, the original pitch would have been higher because there's rust around the ball inside.
Rust on the ball.
And there's, rust on the ball. That was your old high school nickname. Now, you can see.
Watch my foot.
I see it.
Okay.
I can see the pedals
Pedals
going
look
all the way around.
great.
They look fantastic.
Look great. Do we have a number on
All the
there?
way around. There is no number that I can see. And it's got 4 holes. All 4 holes. Let me move it to the sun for a second. All 4 holes, you can see it's very jagged on the holes. They were blocked over with a very thin piece of metal. And they would punch that metal through when the ball was inserted, when they made this seal between the 2 pieces. So you can see they're all very crude because they were hand punched, especially see it there on that one. And there must have been something iron going through it because the shank is rusted over on that hole. So you're not going to be able to put a string through it again. But the fact that you can ring it again, Doug, is absolutely fantastic. You've been finding a lot of these ringers lately.
Yeah.
Karen's showing us some more cool things. Man, what a day it's been. I'm going to get out and try to find some more things myself to add to the mystique of the day. Man, what an incredibly target-heavy house this was. You've only seen about a third of what we found so far, so I will come back next week and continue finding pieces to try to add to the history of this old house. And don't forget this Thursday night, a special quarter after live stream as I have on Butch and Debbie from American Digger Magazine. They're going to be talking about the Gypsy Birthday Bash Hunt that they are part of. And I'm even giving away a ticket to the event to one lucky winner. So make sure you tune in this Thursday night, the quarter after live stream, 7:15 p.m. Eastern, right here on the channel. And of course, if you need a metal detector, pinpointer, sand scoop, anything hobby related, you can always shoot me an email, QuarterHoarder, yahoo.com. So let me know where you live and what your budget is and what kind of terrain you plan on swinging over. I hope you pick out the best machine for your budget so you can get out and find some incredible things like we do every single week. I'm telling you, you're going to love it. It's a hobby of champions. Otherwise, thanks for watching, everybody. Happy hunting, and I'll see you Thursday night for the big live show. Later.